Your value, sis, somebody died for you. That somebody is Jesus, and that's the value that Jesus places upon you. Therefore, a man should not be showing you any less. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy clappy Sunday to you all. My name is Krupa. If this is the first time we're meeting, I create faith-based content here on YouTube, and I post every single Thursday minus the week of daily uploads I'm doing as a lead up to my birthday. I post every single Thursday, and I double double with some shorts here and there, so be sure to subscribe if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. So today's video, being that we've been doing videos about love and marriage and relationships, I thought I will give you guys a story time about how I nearly married the wrong guy. Grab yourself some popcorn, grab yourself a cuppa, and let's get into it. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I was single, I just didn't have the best counsel around me. I mean, like elderly counsel. And so I was so consumed by waiting for a husband and wanting a husband that it was then tampering and almost stripping me from my relationship with God and who I'm truly called to be, and like to prune into becoming that person. And then I had just transitioned from like a mega church to a more like local community kind of church, right? But I would still like consider myself an early Christian or a baby Christian that still needed to do a whole load of maturing. So this is like the context of where I was spiritually at the time of this story. So let's get into the story. So I had just moved to this community church. There was this one guy in particular, worship leader, can I just say, and he made advances towards me. So I was like, okay, cool, he's interested. I say advances, like nothing crazy. I mean, just kind of made his interest in me known. A long story short, he said that he saw the Holy Spirit open up like some kind of glory upon me, and that the Lord told him that I was going to be his wife. I, being a baby Christian, still yet to like mature, I didn't pray about it. I didn't seek the Lord about it. I just thought, wow, Lord, this is my time. Like, I'm not attracted to you. The most that I like about you is probably your biceps, but I guess I can go into marriage liking your biceps. So I went in with open heart. I mean, like no barriers towards my heart. Like literally, this is my heart. Do with it what you will. Probably one of my worst heartbreaks ever. And to me, it was so bizarre because I'm like, I hardly spent time with you, hardly spoke, you hardly showed interest. If you find yourself in a position like that, here are some lessons that I learned so that you do not need to learn them via experience. So let's get into it. So number one of the things that I've briefly touched on is not to wait on the voices of others, but to wait on the voice of the Lord. It's two people coming together into a union, and yes, your feelings might be mushy cushy at first, but those feelings, I can assure you, do go away after some time, especially after marriage, when this just becomes like an everyday thing. So when choosing who to marry, you need to be able to be confident that the Lord is indeed joining you guys together. Now this might look like the Lord telling him that you are going to be his wife, but wait a minute, do not put all your eggs into his relationship with the Lord, and to put your eggs into your own relationship with the Lord, because how you hear from the Lord might not be how he hears from the Lord. And so you can't ever be too sure that someone's understanding of hearing the voice of God is actually the voice of God and not their own. Do you know what I mean? Because there were so many things that I didn't like, but because the Lord had said that we're going to be together, I was just like, well, I have to make peace with it. Second thing is this: let the fruit of his words show. So one of the things that I noticed I was doing in that particular relationship is that I was letting his words speak louder than what he was showing me. Therefore, I found myself very confused because I was like, okay, he's telling me that he's really into me, but then he's like not making any time for me. I'm sure that that translated to the guy that I didn't know my value. I guess he didn't even feel the need to make an effort because I accepted so much less than I needed to. Does that make sense? Your value, sis, somebody died for you. that somebody is Jesus, and that's the value that Jesus places upon you. Therefore, a man should not be showing you any less than that. Now, we're not asking him to jump in front of a train, but your actions must show that the Lord has indeed told you that I'm going to be your wife. You can't be hearing the voice of God telling you that you're going to be marrying me and then acting like you had just met me in a club and you're not sure if I'm wifey material. Like, you can't, those things cannot be merging. Just before we get to the third lesson, I just want to say, if you're enjoying this video thus far, go ahead and give this video a like. But also, I've just learned that you can share this video on YouTube, and when you share it, it tells me that you've shared it. I sound really auntie, but truly, like, technology, I haven't yet caught up with it. So go ahead and give this video a share, go ahead and give this video a like, and let's get back into it. The last thing, sis, be seen, don't be hidden. It kind of coincides with the second point and the first, actually. If I can go back and tell the younger me anything, it will be seen, do not be hidden. And so maybe, sis, you're not in a situation where someone's actually told you you're going to be their wife, but maybe you're in a situation where you're courting somebody and you've been courting for so long and you feel like he's hiding a part of his world from you, or that he's hiding you from his world. And I don't even mean this in a sense where it's like, oh my gosh, anywhere that you find yourself, I need to be there. It's more so about accountability. What I mean by like be seen and don't be hidden is that the person should truly be inviting you into places and into spaces of his world where accountability meets. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, there needs to be some kind of accountability, especially when it comes to like serious courting, where, okay, at the end of this journey is marriage. So that brings me to the end. By the way, I just want to give you guys a little encouragement here. My world fell apart when this didn't go as planned. However, God being so good, my husband ticks so many boxes. I genuinely thought when that happened, it was like, I'm never gonna find a husband, I'm never gonna find a believer. Those were lies. So if you are going through a breakup, and I remember there was a comment a little while back that you wanted me to do a video on a breakup, and this is it, sis. Please be encouraged that God is faithful, that God is a good God, that the Lord has someone in mind, and he knows what you like and what you dislike and what you're willing to compromise on. And so don't lose hope, sis. Honestly, don't. The Lord, in his infinite wisdom, knows what he's doing. So every heartbreak is like, okay, well, Lord, it hurts, it really, really hurts, but I trust in you. I trust your word, I trust your character, and I trust your goodness. You've done it for me before, you'll do it again. Let me leave you guys with that. I shall see you guys in the comment section down below, because I want to know from you guys today if you've ever experienced something like this, or if you've ever experienced a heartbreak, and what was your greatest takeaway from that. So I shall see you in the comment section down below, but I shall also see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!